Hello everyone, welcome back to Mark on Motoring. Happy New Year to you all. You join me today at the wheel of the Fiat 500S Twin Air 105, and we're starting as we mean to go on route to attend an event. This is the Bank Holiday New Year breakfast meet at the Motorist. The atmosphere here at the Motorist was simply electric. I don't think I've seen it this busy since back in the summer when events were attracting in the region of 400 plus cars regularly. Cars like this little Triumph, for example, this fantastic Triumph TR6. Also managed to catch what I thought looked to be a Vauxhall Nova, but it's actually an Opel Corsa A. This one being a 1.3 litre GT. Incredibly rare sight here these days in the UK. Probably going to get the pronunciation wrong here, but we've got the first of two Wartburg, or Wartburg as it may well be pronounced. Let me know in the comments. But this is a saloon. There was also an estate version present as well. These were actually an East German car, I believe, and was a two-stroke engine, which was probably quite common for cars from that part of the world at this time. And here is the estate version on a G registration, which would have put it around 1989 into 1990, which, if you know your history, was the reunification of Germany after the fall of the Berlin Wall. This particular car also still has the DDR sticker on the back, which I think is a really, really nice touch. But the interesting cars don't stop there, because here we have a Nissan Cube. I believe this is actually one of the few UK cars, although I am told the vast majority were actually Japanese imports. Really unique vehicle in that they're not symmetrical. As you can see, the rear glass on the back of this car is different from one side to the other. If the Cube is your cup of tea, then check out the review done by Matt Richardson quite recently for the Furious Driving channel. Another great car on show here today was this Mark III Ford Capri, which looked fantastic in black with a red interior, which really stood out. Obviously the ground was quite boggy here today as well, so as you can see there's quite a lot of mud splattered up the back of this car, but many of the other cars was the same. One thing that did stand out to me was that it's badged as a 3.1 gear. Now, I'm no Ford expert, but I know the earlier Capris there was a 3 litre, but I think by the time the Mark III came along we had the 2.8 injection, so whether this has been bored out or had an engine swap maybe, if you do know, please do let me know in the comments, because I'd be really interested to find out a bit more. The next car to catch my eye was this Citroen Saxo. Might not mean a lot to some here, but when I first started driving, Citroen Saxos was one of the aspirational cars for a lot of young drivers, and this would have topped the tree because it's the VTS model, which you can see by the VTS badging, the 16 valve badge, and this particular style of alloy wheels. Now, many young drivers opted for the VTR, which looked very, very similar but was an 8 valve engine. Externally, this car does look pretty standard, but as you can see on the inside, we've got a fairly extensive roll cage, bucket seats, and a replaced steering wheel as well. This car is a facelifted model, as we can tell by the headlamps and the bonnet design. Sadly, I've been plagued by some technical issues again with regard to making this video, so I will be voicing over much of this video today. Look at this, yours out in the wild, the Sierra XR4. Don't see many of these. And I'm probably alone in preferring these over the Cosworth, actually. I know you're probably going to hate me for it, but that's just my opinion.